Buongiorno e buonasera from Chef Marco. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're making one of the most famous and authentic Italian dish all over the world, the lasagna. So guys, lasagna is a commitment. It's a 6-hour process if you're making everything from scratch as I do. So let's kick things off and start the sauce. Let's start chopping our lowly trinity. It's gonna be 4 onions, 2 carrots and 2 celery sticks.
Heat up some olive oil to start cooking the veggies in it.
Okay guys, this thing sucks, it's not working. It's been on for like 10 minutes probably, and look, it doesn't fry anything. I'm gonna take everything inside, it's not gonna look the best, but you will understand. Let's keep going.
Add the veggies to the heated olive oil and let it cook until the onions are translucent. It's gonna take about 5 or 6 minutes. When it's done, add the 2 meats, ground beef and ground pork. When those are brown, deglaze with a good amount of red wine.
Before moving forward, you want all the alcohol to evaporate. So when you're cooking with wine, your nose is your best ally. When you don't smell alcohol anymore, we add the tomato paste. This is the reddest that it's gonna get. An authentic Ragù Bolognese is not a red sauce, it's more on the orange side. There's no tomato sauce. You can add some tomato puree if you like it, but it's not required by the recipe. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today I'm not doing it. Then, depending on how much liquid your veggies and meat are bringing out, add veggies broth. Mine today, as you can see, are pretty liquid, so I'm just gonna go with no more than a little.
Mix everything until uniform and season with salt, pepper and nutmeg.
I put just a little bit of pepper and nutmeg because the most of it is gonna be in the bechamel. The last step, before letting it sit for at least 3 hours, is cover everything with milk. Also, this is a little controversial. That's my recipe, Chef Marco recipe. So if you're from Bologna, don't get mad. Okay, now we cover it with the lid. We let it simmer for a minimum of 3 hours, 4 or 5 it's better. In the meantime, you can do a bunch of things. Do the laundry, take the dog out, and of course, make the pasta, the bechamel, and everything else you need to finish your lasagna. See you soon. The sauce is halfway done, I did my laundry, I took my dog out. Now, let's make the pasta from scratch. If you wanna get those lasagna sheets from the store, they're not that bad, but I'm just used to making fresh pasta. I love it, it relaxes me, so let's go. Here I have 7 eggs and 700 grams of flour. The ratio is 1 egg for every 100 grams of flour. But if you wanna see how to make pasta, how to roll it, and more details about this process, there's gonna be a dedicated video on my page. Dough, as always, I have to rest, so sprinkle some flour on top so it doesn't stick, wrap it in plastic wrap in the fridge. Minimum 30 minutes, a little bit more is actually better. I usually do an hour. Feel it, bro? Perfetto, now we roll it out and cut the stripes. Now, one of the hardest part to understand is how thin has to be the pasta. Well, it's hard if you're not subscribed to Chef Marco's channel. Because if you subscribe, it's gonna be so easy. I'm gonna tell you. When you start seeing the wood under it, you put your hand and you can see, kinda can see it. That means it's thin enough. You see? Subscribe. So you see how this is not the same. Don't throw it out. Keep it, because at some point it's gonna be like a puzzle. The missing parts, you can just cover it with a piece of pasta. So keep any scraps or spare that you have, because it might be helpful. Okay, we're almost there. Now we're just missing the cheeses. I do it a little different. I don't put just bechamel, but also parmigiano and fresh mozzarella, which is a blasphemy in Bologna. I personally like it more. More cheesy. In my region, we do it with mozzarella. If you wanna put it, put it. If not, not. I am. Now, the bechamel, and that's pretty much it.
Season a liter of milk with salt, pepper and nutmeg. Heat up 100 grams of butter and mix it with 100 grams of flour. Keep whisking over heat until it's uniform and golden. Then add the whole milk.
Keep stirring until it gets dense. Never stop stirring. It's gonna take 5 minutes. When you get this texture, turn off the fire and let's cook the lasagna sheets.
This is very easy, guys. We dump it in the water for like not even a minute, just to wash away a little bit of flour and let it get some salt. That's it. We're gonna put it in the boiling water and then straight into cold water.
Okay, time to assemble, get everything ready. Parmigiano, mozzarella, ragu, bechamel, and pasta. So, a little controversial, but a lot of people, a lot of nonnas do that also in Bologna. We're gonna put the bechamel in the ragu. Since it's gonna happen anyway, it just makes our life easier. First layer, very important, on the bottom. Pasta, ragu, mozzarella, parmigiano, and a little bit more bechamel, cause why not? Then repeat. And then the last layer, all the meat ragu that is left. And sprinkle some parmigiano, which is gonna make it crispy on top. It's heavy, bro. Like, I put so much stuff in here. Now it's gonna go in the oven. Everything is pretty much cooked, so that's not a real cooking time. Just take it out when it's crispy enough for your taste. I like it very crispy, so I'm gonna wait a little bit. And in the meantime, clean all the mess that I did. Okay. Capito? Crispy, croccante. Importante, which means important. Please let it sit for 10 minutes. When you go up with the lasagna, it's just gonna break apart in your plate. Wait 10 minutes and then we serve it. Here I have it, I'm gonna try it. I'm pretty sure this is good. It's not my first time making lasagna. Definitely not my first time eating it. Oh my god. You have to try this. È buonissima. So, as I said at the beginning, you can skip some steps that I did. And I don't know, buy lasagna sheets. Don't buy the pre-made Bolognese, because no, you cannot skip that. But doing everything from scratch, at the end, I'm tired, I'm exhausted. But I have a pan of lasagna that it's gonna make my week, not even my dinner. It's gonna, not for the quantity of food, but for the happiness that came from this day, this Sunday, cooking, enjoying that, and at the end, eating it. Your family, your friends that you have over will thank you for the time that you put it into this. So, save the video, rewatch it, do it yourself. Use the comment section to let me know how your lasagna turned out. And subscribe to my channel because there's a bunch more coming from the Italian and Mediterranean tradition. Thank you for watching. Ciao.